guys! Today I will show you how to create your own original song using sounds from around your house in GarageBand. Let's do it! Here's what you'll need: an iPhone or an iPad, and a GarageBand app, which is a free stock app on your device. If you don't have it, download it for free from the App Store. You will also need some kitchen utensils. We're going to create a new song by clicking on a plus button. We will choose a live loops section on top of your screen. This will make it easy for us to create a loop track. We will create a new loop grid, and we will tap on the plus button and choose instruments. Now there are lots of different instruments to choose from in GarageBand, but we will choose keyboard and make sure that we are on a sampler. Sampler is an easy way to record everyday sounds and transform them into musical instruments. The first thing that we will do to create a beat is we will find the low, punchy sound that will be our kick drum. When recording, get really close to the object to get the best sound. Tap start, make the sound, and then press stop. Use the yellow handles to select the part of the sound that you want to use. And then use the keys on the keyboard to play the sound. Make sure that there is no silence before the start of the sound in your clip. Play the sound on your keyboard and just see how it changes. Now we will record the sound in the tempo and time signature that we want. I will play this in 4/4 time signature. All we have to do to record a rhythm is to hit the record button and then start playing. Keep recording until the red line goes all the way until the end of the screen. This will record 4 measures for you. When the line turns green, you know that you're done recording your loop. You can easily change the name of your sample by tapping on the name and pressing rename. This might help you keep track of your instruments. You can also easily change the name of the track if you like. Try and play with the metronome, but if you can't, don't worry about it. GarageBand will help you with that. Click fader button on the top left corner, and then click track settings, quantization, click straight, and then I recommend that you do it on the 16 note. This will snap your notes to the closest 16 note beat. You can also always change the tempo or the time signature and settings of the project as well. The settings button is in the top right corner, looks like a little wheel, so you can press on it. You can change the tempo, you can just press on the number and slide up and down, or use the little arrows. And you can also change the time signature, and later if you want, a key in the song as well. To return back to your loop grid, click fader button again, and then press on live loop grid button. You will see that your recorded loop is now here. To record more samples, you can press plus or tap on the first instrument and click duplicate. This will give you the same quantization, and you can then repeat the procedure to record other samples. Now that you have recorded all your sounds, you are ready to create your new samples. You can listen to the other loops while you record your sample. This will help you hear the beat. try to play different rhythm for each sample, as it might be hard to hear the different samples otherwise. While in the live loop grid, you can tap on the sample and go to the fader icon. This allows you to play around with things like individual track volume, compressor, EQ, reverb, and echo. Try to play around with these and see how they affect your sound. You can now add an already existing loop to your beat. Tap on the loop icon on the top right corner to bring up the loop library. You can filter your loops by instruments, genre, or descriptions. Tap on the loop to play, and when you find the one that you like, long tap on it and drag it into the empty square on the bottom of the loop grid. You can then listen to all the tracks together and see what it sounds like. Now that you have your beat and the loops, it's time to record the project as a whole. Press record button and press on the loops when you want them to come in and out of your project. Finally, press the FX button, and this brings up DJ effects at the bottom. Tap on the name of the effect to choose from the selection. Then tap, hold, and move your finger around the grid to see how it changes the sound. If you want to record these effects into your project, hit the record button, and this will record the effects track into the project. Tap the arrangement button on the top left corner, and then tap play, and you can hear your masterpiece. You can also easily create your own original song using other multiple instruments that come with GarageBand. Songwriting in GarageBand is very easy with all the smart instrument features. For example, a guitar. Add an instrument to your project and choose which sound you want. You can do this now or do this later in your project. Choose Smart Guitar, and voila! You can strum the guitar yourself or use one of the autoplays, for example this one. To play the chord, press on the chord. To stop playing the chord, tap on it again or tap another chord. To start recording, you press the record button and you just change whenever you want to. If you ever want to change the sound of your guitar, you simply press on the guitar and change to a different guitar. And you can do this for any other instrument that you are using in GarageBand. You can then even add the beat from around the house again in this project. The way you can do this is by tapping the plus button, find the keyboard, click sampler, and you repeat the same process as earlier. I added my rise sound and it sounds like a snare drum. Talking about drums, GarageBand comes with pretty amazing drumming patterns that can easily be adjusted. Choose what genre of drumming you want it to be played in your song. Change the percussion instruments that are played and the patterns. To do that, press the plus button and search for the drummer, and you can just click on acoustic. This will give you Kyle. If you press on his icon, that's going to give you all sorts of other different drummers. You can change the drums that are played by just clicking on them, or the percussions. You can also change the way that are played. You can also change the fills, how loud, and so on. And you can play with this as much as you want. I created a very simple song in about 3 minutes, and this is what it sounds like. You will notice that in my song, I also created some vocals. The way you can do that is very easy. Press on the plus button to add a new instrument and find audio recording, and then you press voice. It is set up to lead vocals. If you want to change this setting, you can click on it and you can change it to any kind of different vocals. And then when you are ready to sing, you just press the record button. You move the cursor to the beginning. And when you're done, you press stop. And that's all there is to it. This is how you create any song you want in GarageBand. Make sure that you check out Apple's GarageBand curriculum called Everyone Can Create Music. It's available in Books app on your iPhone or iPad for free. Thanks for watching.